Hi, welcome to episode 72 of LTFM. Today we have Bridget. It's going to be a short one. We've got to get going on doing some other things today. But hi,
Oh,
Bridget.
what's up?
Um, so let me just start it off with first. Have you been
Yeah.
seeing these videos on like Instagram where chicks are like pulling up their hair with like thongs instead of using a hair
Yes.
tie?
Yeah. What the hell is that? Like
You
I
have a huge bag and you literally can't just like throw a couple of these bad boys in there.
you can't have some on
Uh,
your wrist already? Like,
right? It's an accessory, a clip,
yes.
something. Also, you have like a
And,
Coach bag or like a Prada bag. It's giving
and you're
rich. You can't
using a
afford a hair
thong?
tie.
Yeah, or a
Also, the ones
do-rag,
that I see,
a bandana, something, anything else but your
right?
thong.
Honestly, also not the one that you've just been wearing. Because I've been seeing like videos and I feel like they're like clickbaity, but like, oh, a girl and she's like hot and then she like, hold on, and she like takes her underwear off and then like pulls her hair up and it's like, you're not
Ew.
telling me that there's nothing on those underwear. There's no
And
way.
there's
Also,
not
a
some
thong,
stank
that's on your butthole.
right on
It's
the
your
crack of the
crack.
pussy and the butt.
It's in there.
Like right there. It's scooping it.
At some point, a thong goes right in there, just a little bit. Like,
Yes.
I'm not putting that in my hair. I'll just have my hair out. I'm putting a
Not
hat
only
on,
that,
doing
but what
something.
about the person behind me? Like if I'm standing in line and I have a thong hair tie that smells
What are
traveling,
you
as I move, you're
what are
gonna
you
marinate in
doing?
that smell. Like
Right? It's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
it's too
I don't
freaky.
understand it. It's just so gross to me. Yeah. I've just been seeing that and I'm like, is this where we are? But I feel like everything has to be like, um, give me attention kind of thing now.
Yeah, yes, 100%.
Yeah. So I don't know. Um,
Or like everyone is just freaky for no reason now. Like I get it, because like I have the things I'm into, but I'm not gonna push that onto the public. You know?
I'm not making the Instagram video about how I want stuff. Like that's weird, right?
Yeah, I think it's
It's
weird.
weird. I don't know. I don't know, but like also they're trying so hard. But like that's why people like them. That's why they have like a bunch of like followers and stuff like that. But I'm like it's not
Yes.
that important. I don't need you to see everything. I mean, if you're going to do that, go ahead and do it. But like I'm not going to put that on my Instagram where I just have like family and friends.
Yes, 100%. And I feel like that's what these bitches be doing is putting it on their Instagram with family and friends.
It's just weird. I don't know. Did your internet fuck up? Oh, there you
I
go.
don't know if it was
I was
mine
I was
or
like, where did you go?
I don't know because I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi has been messing up, so I'm on regular data.
Mm, I don't even know. It could be mine, could be yours. Whatever. Next
I think we're good.
question. All right, got a question for you. What
What's the
shape of
question, girl?
pizza tastes better to you? Are you going for a personal, which is the whole circle? You're not cutting it, you're eating the whole personal pizza, right? Are
Who
you going for a
who's not
square?
cutting a whole personal pizza? I at least have to
A
cut it in
person.
half. I cut a
Look,
personal
if you're being
circle
a psycho,
pizza in fourths still. I'll still cut
if
it
you're
in
being a
fourths.
psycho, if you're being a psycho, right? You're just like, I want it for the shape. I need to eat a whole circle. So you're
Okay,
eating a whole
okay.
circle per personal pizza, a rectangle, right? You know, like sometimes people do like the really long strips, a
Yeah.
square, or a classic triangle.
I guess it depends on the type of pizza. If it's a thin crust, I prefer squares. If it's like a
Okay.
pan pizza or like a hand tossed, I prefer the triangles.
Ooh. Okay.
That little circular personal pizza though, like I said, I'll still cut it in fourths, and I think it tastes
Yeah.
better in like just those tiny bite-sized pieces.
Right. I I enjoy any type of pizza. I feel like if it's cut into a triangle, but I have to have the triangle part at the tip intact. I also like to eat it from the crust going to the triangle, so I have enough
Ooh.
space, and then I throw the whole triangle in my mouth, so it's like a piece
Oh,
like that
okay.
big.
Yeah, you just get a little
Yeah,
triangle bite.
yeah. But when I
That's
pick up
interesting.
the pizza after it's been cut, and if the triangle tip gets ripped off of my slice, I'm kind of like, this is ruined. It throws off the whole
Yeah,
taste of the slice because, like, now I don't have that triangle, and somebody else is gonna get my triangle on their triangle. Now I'm pissed
they got a double triangle. You
because
can't be having it.
right, because now I don't want to be like picking and getting my fingies inside of everything. But like now I'm pissed.
Yeah. Or
It's a hard
sometimes that
life that
first
I
little
live.
triangle bite is the best bite.
Sometimes, right? Sometimes you just got to do it, and then it was like, wow, that was worth it.
Hmm.
It really is, especially if it's like got a lot of cheese on it. Mm,
Yeah.
that's banging. Yeah, but also like bagel bites, like those pizza ones, the little ones
Oh,
with
I
like
love
the
bagel bite.
bagels. I feel like I'd want to make them myself. Like they're good, but the ratio of everything's kind of just like somebody had a bunch of bagels and then just was like, and just threw it across the room and was like, the cheese
Yeah,
and the pepperoni's on them because they're always so wonky.
they are. Or like you'll have one that's just the whole like underneath is covered in sauce, and you're like, what happened to this piece? Now when I cook it, it's gonna be soggy.
Right? It's gonna be a
What the
mess.
shit? Now I gotta give it to my
And then you
dog, and
like,
I haven't even cooked it.
do you ever like put the bagel bites on the plate and then you're just like, you start setting them up a certain way of like in order from what you're gonna eat them? Like, so like the best looking ones you're gonna save those last, and the ugly ones you're gonna put them out of
Yeah,
the way first.
yeah, me, of course.
Right?
Because
I
like, how else am I gonna eat it? I'm
have,
not gonna eat the good ones first. I might eat one good one and then do the shit ones.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Because you have
but
to like
no,
get
the
yourself
good one.
ready because like I'm gonna be pissed off. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they always get saved for last. The good ones, like I can't have that shitty ass piece that's covered in sauce as my last one and like barely any cheese. Now, me and my
Honestly, because
dog will
it's
enjoy
like
it as the last one. Like I'll eat mine, she'll eat hers together, but I'm not
you'll
eating it.
give her the shit one, you'll eat the best one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's good. I do that a lot with things. Like while I'm eating, I'm like pushing certain things to the side, or I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, that's gonna be the last one. But have you ever
Yeah.
like gotten to the last of whatever you have and then fucking drop it?
Mm-hmm. And it's ruined.
Like I've hit my plate before and then like knocked all my pasta on the floor or something, and it was like, damn, I was gonna eat that last little bite of garlic bread, or like just something. I've like fucked up things before. Like
Mm-hmm.
I do that a
There
lot.
was one time I fucked up so much I was eating cereal. I was high as shit eating cereal. And I took it
I
up
have
to
a
my
cereal
room and
story
I'm
after
like,
this,
I
okay?
got this. Okay. I'm like, I got this. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I sit on my bed and I don't know what the fuck happened. I think I set the cereal down like far enough away from me so I'm like, it won't spill. It's fine. Let me take a bong.
Okay.
So I take my
Oh
bong hit. I'm
god.
like,
That's
okay,
where
this
you
is good.
fucked up.
Yeah. So I reach back down to like put my bong down. I forget about the cereal immediately. The cereal spills
Hmm.
on my bed. And now I gotta fucking clean up
Oh
milk
my
from my
god.
comforter. And some of it got on my
You got
mattress. And I'm
cereal
like,
everywhere?
I got cereal in the
It's gonna
mattress.
stink.
The milk. Yeah. Now I'm like, what do I do? I gotta clean it. But what do I do? Dilute it with water? I can't have a stinky milk
Yeah,
mattress. Like
right?
the fuck? How do you clean
You've got
milk
a
out of
couple
a
hours.
mattress?
You gotta suck the
Couple hours.
mattress.
That's what I was doing. Cause I'm like, I cleaned it. I put the towel on. I'm like, it's not. It's still wet, but it's not soaking anything up. So I'm like, here we go
Yeah.
on the mattress.
Right?
Like,
Start spraying
this
Febreze
is
on it.
so disgusting, honestly. Cause how do you clean it? How, how do I
It's
fucking clean it?
trying
So
to
someone tell me how to clean a mattress the proper way, cause I can't.
trying to get milk out of something is almost like trying to get bong water out of something. You can clean it and it's always going to be there, and then here and there you're going to come across like that stinky smell of it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just going
Every
to be
once in a
like, "Damn, I'm a fucking idiot." And
That
that's
was
what you're
me.
gonna remember.
Yeah.
One time, this was actually recently. This was towards the end of last year. I had like went to
Hmm.
the kitchen because I was like super high. I was like, I'm gonna get a fat ass bowl of cereal, right? And like,
Yeah.
so I took my box of cereal to the kitchen, and the bowl that I got was fucking like ridiculous. Like it was like half the box of
Massive.
cereal. So I go
Yeah.
to the kitchen, fill up the bowl, throw all the milk in there, right? I'm holding this huge bowl, and I'm like, I gotta go put this box of cereal back in the cupboard thing in the hallway. So I go down the hallway, and then I put the box of cereal in there. And when I go to like turn and like go right to my room, I'm right in front of my room, right? I
Yeah,
turn,
because the
I
cupboard's right
hit
there.
the Yes, I hit the bowl on the little wall part, knocked the entire bowl of cereal down, and it's like in it's in the cupboard, it's on the floor, the milk's fucking everywhere, and I just hear just like ding 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 ding, the spoon fucking tap dancing on the floor, and I'm just like, I can't fucking believe this. My socks are wet. I got sick of fucking milk all over, and I'm like, I
Yep.
gotta go now. I gotta clean this up. I gotta turn the hallway light on. The dogs are like, "What's going on over there?" And then I'm just like,
They're
now I'm
freaking
covered in
out.
milk. Got milk on my sweatpants. They're freaking out. The lights on. Everyone's freaking out. And I'm just like, and I still want cereal. Now I have less cereal. I have less milk because I
Now
just
you
used
gotta
half of
wait.
it to make one bowl.
You
And then
gotta
like there's
wait
like a
because you need
little
to
part.
clean it.
It, I'm because I'm embarrassed too, right? So like there's so much milk, I have to use my personal body towel because like if I'm using paper towels, I'm using a whole roll, right? And it was just so embarrassing. And then there's like a part inside of the closet that has like carpet in it still, and I was like, "Fuck, it's in there!" So I'm like trying to like soak it up with it, and it was just like it was like a 5 minute bowl of cereal run turned into 20 minutes of me trying to clean and get cereal, and then it's starting to stick in there. And I was just
Yeah,
like, damn, felt like a fucking idiot. Like, I just couldn't believe I did that. And I was like, that whole bowl, it was the
the whole
fattest bowl
thing.
of cereal I've ever made. Because I hadn't eaten that day. So I was like, I'm going to eat all the
So,
cereal.
where were your parents in this? Because they would have been dramatic immediately. That-
My mom was sleeping on the couch. My mom was sleeping on the couch,
she,
and
she
my
didn't wake
dad was
up.
just, and then my dad, no, no, and then my dad was just
Yeah.
sitting there in the couch in the living room, and I was like, I gotta hurry up, right? Because I don't want them to come in the
Because,
hallway.
yeah,
I don't want them to start complaining about it and then start freaking out about like the milk. And I was just like, I'm panicking. I'm high. It's
yeah.
late, and I'm just like,
You
now I
just
gotta
have
go
the
back
hope
out there
that
and
your
get another
parents
bowl of
can't hear
cereal.
anything.
Yeah, and I'm like, they could hear me breathing in my room.
Honestly.
So I was just like,
Oh my
fuck.
God.
It was a wreck. And I
Yeah,
was
because like,
embarrassed. And then I had to go back out there. Then I had to wash that bowl. I had to wash that spoon so I could do it again. And by the time I came back in the room, I just was like so out of breath and just like, I'm really
over
going to try to eat
everything.
this cereal now. It was traumatizing.
Yeah, honestly, I would have made something else at that point. I would have been like, let me just take the chips. We got chips.
Nah. I had cereal. That was my food for the week. I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh,
there's
one box of
there's
cereal.
nothing. Literally. Sometimes I'll just be like, this is a
Damn.
cereal week. And I'll just get like
Yeah.
a like some milk and then like 2 boxes of cereal, and I'm like, this is what I'm having for the week. And it's just a crazy decision.
Yeah. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need some cereal in your life.
Yeah. What kind of cereal are you going for? What kind of cereal person are you?
Oh, I guess it depends on the high I have. Like sometimes I'm really fucking with cinnamon toast crunch. Sometimes I'll get those frosted
Okay.
flakes. Um, Now
Okay.
this is a weird one recently. Honey bunches of oats. I've been fucking with that when I'm high recently. I finished all of them.
Hold on, with the clusters and the almonds?
Yeah, yeah,
Is that
that shit's good.
those are good.
Hmm.
Oh wow, you're an adult now. You're like Wheaties? Wheatie
that
plain Cheerios?
that wheat
Um
checks, that wheat checks
I
that we get.
just plain checks.
Actually, there
I
is
like
rice checks are really good if you put a bunch of sugar in. Rice checks soaks that bitch up.
Okay, see, that's not the same. You can't the cereal. You're not allowed to add stuff to the cereals. It doesn't make it. When I was like, when I was in the hospital a long time ago. Randomly, they were like giving me like plain cornflakes, and for some reason, I was like, "Damn, these shits are slapping." I think I was just fucked up. I was like, I can't. So I was just like eating plain checks, and then plain cornflakes. And then when I got out, I was like, I'm gonna eat these, and I was like, these fucking suck. I guess I have to be in
It's
the
because you were
hospital if
in
I
the
want to eat.
hospital. Yep.
It was right, and I was
Yeah,
like,
because
"This is the
always
best
some
thing ever."
plain, always
That's how
some
bad the
plain
food was.
cornflakes and shit. Honestly, no, for real. Always some plain shit, but I definitely prefer to put sugar on my cereal.
Yeah, for sure.
And not
And
just
like,
like a
I need
small
at least
scoop. Like
10
I'm
spoonfuls.
globbing it. Yeah. Like it's gonna look like cocaine on
You're
top of my
putting so
cereal.
much sugar that when you're that when you're done and you get to the bottom of it, there's just a layer of sugar and milk, and you're like, probably not gonna drink
Yeah.
that, right? But
It
you're like
depends
mixing
how
it around with your spoon because you feel like you did something.
yeah, it did something. Or like I'm scooping it per like bite that I have. Like I'm scooping that glob of sugar. I like
Yeah,
doing that.
right. Or you gotta like mix it up real quick and then like get a spoonful because it's like kind of dispersed and floating around in there.
Yeah. Yeah. That shit's good.
All right. So I looked it up, and I don't know if we've had this conversation before, but like, you know how hot dogs are technically not a sandwich because, well, like I looked it up why they're not a sandwich.
Yeah.
And it's because the hot dog bun is just like, and then you put the hot dog in there because it's like only open on one end. But
Yeah.
I was thinking, does a hot dog get transformed into a sandwich on those days that you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a hot dog, and you open the bun and it rips? Now you got two buns, and you put the hot dog in between. It's open on both
Um,
sides. Is it now a sandwich?
I guess it could be considered a sandwich, but at the same time, when my bun breaks, I still like to treat it as if the bun's together and I'll cup it so that it's still one side open, you know? So
I
like
eat it differently. I just eat
maybe.
it. Instead of holding it like this, I eat it just like this. Then if it's
So you'll eat it like a sandwich. You'll like you have bread like that.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Now, see, for me, I'm
but
still like
also
sideways, like hot dog.
yeah. But then also, you know how like there's submarine sandwiches, and those are at a
Yes.
sub. Is that a
And
hot dog?
you, well, no, because it doesn't have the dog in it, right? It's only got the lunch meat. It's got like lettuce, tomatoes. It doesn't
So
have
it's got to
the,
be.
it's got to have the dog,
What if
or
you
the
rolled up the
sausage, whatever.
meat? Rolled up the meat into log shape with cheese, and then put it inside the sub bun.
I don't
Sub
think the
dog.
sandwich would be hitting as much, but a sub dog, that's an idea right there.
I don't know. I was just like, hot dogs just kind of fucking upset me right now. I'm just like, why are you so?
Yeah.
Why are they so?
And then
Isn't
like
a hot
is
dog just bologna in a log? It's just a small log of bologna, isn't it?
I think so. I think bologna is made of the same thing as a hot dog is. That's why they're both so weird.
I'm upset. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm upset because I don't know what the fuck is going on with my life with hot dogs. I don't know.
But you do have a point right there with like the way that we have the sandwich open.
Right? Because when I was reading it, it was saying that it's because it's in there. It's not in two separate slices. But also, sometimes, like you go to like those ghetto barbecues and people are like, oh, we forgot hot dog buns. And then they're like, here, take two
Just
slices
use
of bread.
bread.
Also,
Bitch, no one
stop.
gives me two slices of bread. My parents give me one slice. They're like, here. And then they they do this the hot dog method. One slice, they're putting it, it's not even fitting in the whole thing. And then they're just
I've seen
folding
I've
it.
seen people do that, and I've seen people do two slices.
I've never
But
seen
come on,
anyone do two
let's just
slices.
You've never seen that? I've seen them do that for hot
No,
dogs, and I've seen people do that for hamburgers.
I understand the hamburger. I will never do it with a hot dog because the bun is not the same. The bread on the bun isn't the same.
It's it's not
It
the
doesn't
same.
hit.
I'm gonna just take that raw dog.
I might as well be
Right? I'm
eating
just
a
gonna eat the.
bologna sandwich. If I wanted to all get stuck on the roof of my mouth, give me a bologna sandwich.
Ugh.
Don't give me a hot dog
Yeah.
with bread.
Look, if you forget the buns for anything, just be like, hey,
Kill yourself.
someone needs to go get some buns. Right? Kill yourself, or we're just not
Yeah,
having them because I don't want to
yeah.
have slices of bread.
Or I'm
I'm
gonna
not a
take it
peasant.
upon myself and be like, cook these.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
go get
get
the bun.
my own.
Yeah, yeah. Let me get buns. I'm sorry, I
Right?
fucked up everything.
Me and Benjamin are
Cause
gonna head out.
I,
We're gonna go get some buns.
me and Benjamin need these buns. Cause I'd be upset with myself. Like
We'll be
mood
back.
ruined. Those hot dogs, I was looking forward to them. Why did I forget the buns?
You invited me over here for a cookout, and you have slices of bread. First of all, mm-mm. Second, I'm rethinking this friendship. Cause what the
Yep.
fuck? You're not gonna have me pull up and be like, cookout, slices of bread. No. Because also, if I eat a bunch of slices of bread, right, separate slices of bread with meat inside of them, now I'm feeling fat, right? If I
Yes,
eat like 3 hot dogs and hot dog buns, I don't feel as fat. It just
exactly.
it's a mind thing, right? I'm like that's just part of the hot dog. But now I'm eating
Yes,
slices of bread. Now I'm like, fuck, I had 20 slices of bread today.
exactly. And for some
It's not
reason,
good.
that regular bread is heavier than the hot dog bun bread.
Why?
Yeah, like
If
I
but
don't.
I
Why
feel
is
like
it heavier?
technically the hot dog bun is, but it doesn't feel like it. Just be like
No, it's
it
more
goes right
airy.
in,
It's more airier.
right?
It's
More
fluffy.
fluff.
That slice like is very condensed.
It's
You
also
put it into a ball, that's a thick ass ball.
you're hurting someone. You're
Like
taking an eye out.
exactly.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't get stuck to the roof of your mouth as much as a regular bread slice.
Yes. I can't stand shit being on
And
the roof of my mouth.
right? Or when it gets stuck in like your teeth a little bit and then no one tells you and you just got these globs of fucking bread stuck in your teeth. Thanks.
Yeah. Or like these white
Now I
spots
look
on
like an
your gums
asshole.
because of the bread. Now I look like I don't brush my teeth
Yes.
because they stuck
Right?
to me.
Thanks for letting me look like a dirty bitch now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right?
And like sometimes I forget to check myself in the camera because I also be looking weird when I do that. I'm not gonna look like I just took a photo. Who you
Honestly.
sending that to? No one. I just gotta check my teeth because no one else
Please.
is.
Yeah. Right? Um that's what I have to
Asshole.
do sometimes. And then people are just like looking at me and I'm like, look, no one was gonna tell me I had all this shit in my teeth. I ate
Yeah.
I ate food 3 hours ago. And then when people are like, "Oh, I didn't see," you didn't see when I was laughing and I was smiling, my whole mouth was open.
Sorry you
Because
didn't
I could
see.
definitely see if you had shit in your mouth,
And I would say some shit. Like even
right? I'm
lipstick.
like,
You
look,
got
hey,
lipstick on there, bro. You gotta wipe that.
dude. The other day, well, it was like last year. I was at a concert, and these girls were like, "Oh my god, I like whatever," and I was like, "Thanks," and I was like, hey, you got lipstick on your teeth," and it was like one chick sitting like face to face in front of her girlfriend, and then they're just like talking and holding hands and like having a little conversation, but they just
Yeah.
stopped to say something to me, and I was like, "You have lipstick in your teeth," and she's like, "Oh, do I?" And it was like black lipstick, and it was like all over, and I was like, "Yeah, here's a
Oh.
mirror," and I gave her a mirror, and she's like, "Oh, thank you," and I was like, yeah, that's your girlfriend. You really need to rethink your relationship because you weren't gonna
Yes.
tell her that she had lipstick.
No
They were
one said
so
anything?
close. You guys have been sitting out here before I came out, and then I smoked an entire cigarette and started another one, and she still didn't tell you. It's been
Yeah.
12 minutes. It was
She's looking at
crazy.
your
I was
face.
like, bro, they're sitting right in front of each other. They were
Yeah.
having a moment, and I was just like, I'm pissed.
You're like, let me fix
That's
this for you guys.
I was like, here's a mirror because she doesn't love you. It was just ridiculous. I didn't know what the fuck was going
Yeah.
on. I don't know.
Does Aaron tell you when you got shit on your face? He better.
Yeah, he also, but he just doesn't kind of understand sometimes. Like when I have
Yeah.
eyeliner on, he doesn't understand when it gets in your tear duct. You got to
Yeah,
tell
and
me
it
because it's not
balls up.
supposed to be in there. Yes,
Yeah.
and then it's like a little black ball, and then I'm like, so you didn't notice that I have one on this eye, and then I don't have one on this eye, and then I get into it, and I'm like, you're supposed to know, and he's like, I don't understand, and I'm like, look, okay, it's fine, but I'm like, you need to tell me. Yeah, yeah, that's not right. Yeah, yes, like that's how it usually is. Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing that I have problems with, but then like other times, like I don't know, it's just like little things in my teeth where I'm like, you didn't see that, but like also I don't know what he's looking at when he's looking at my face. Cause like when I'm looking at his face, a lot of the times I'm like looking directly in his eyes, or like I'll just be looking at his hair, or like I'll just find one spot on his face to look at. So like, but I don't mind. I'm like, hey, look, you got something in your nose. I'm not gonna be like, whoa, you got a huge booger, it's gross. I'm just like, you have something in your nose on the left side and you need to get it now. Or like I'll just like grab like a tissue or something and I'll help him. But like I'm not gonna just let you walk around like an ass. And if I have a booger, I need you to tell me. Please don't let me do that. Especially even if it's like a stranger. Come on, right? I see it. I'm in your nose. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I just like just like a quick glance, right? Just to look at the face. Yeah. Right. I'm just like, okay. I'm just having a conversation with my eyes closed. Man. Yeah, I don't know. Some people just like it's weird and I feel like they just like get uncomfortable and they don't want to tell somebody, but like it's more embarrassing if I walk around and have big ass broccoli in my mouth or like a booger in my nose than you just telling me, "Hey, you got something on your face." Right? Come on. Don't let me do that. Don't have me out there being a fucking idiot. I'm embarrassed. I don't know. So we're at 28 minutes. Do you have to go now? Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll talk to Bridget later. Bye. See you later. Oh, bye.